Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Checkpoint Corner, our video game podcast. As always, I'm your host, Ryan. Joined with me, like every week, we got Tyler with us.
Hello.
And Matherin.
Hey there.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing good myself. Thanks for asking.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's nice that you care about me.
No, I do.
what games have you guys been playing this week?
Oh, the usual.
Yeah.
Divinity.
Yeah, it's always just, yep, always that.
I have to think about what games. I haven't played too much this week. I started Dragon Age Origins. I played Inquisition, so I just thought I would go back and try out the other two. So
Yeah.
I'm just slowly playing through Origins right now.
Sorry not to interrupt. I did
Yeah.
actually play something other than Divinity. I played Dead by Daylight with
What?
you guys.
That's true. We did play
Yeah.
a couple rounds. We're a little late to the party, but
Yeah.
we
yeah.
thought it'd be fun to play with friends. So
it's
that's
a
what
fun.
we
It's a
played.
fun game.
Yeah.
It's pretty fun.
Pretty spooky.
Pretty spooky.
Mm-hmm.
I've been playing Mad Max. I haven't gotten that far into it because I've been busy with other stuff. But yeah, Mad Max is pretty fun so far.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. Maybe we'll get more updates on that. Anything else you guys been playing?
Not necessarily.
I actually got a game and beat it.
Well,
Before.
oh, yeah, I think I know what you're gonna say. Actually.
Yeah, it's called Haiku the Robot.
Oh, yeah.
It's a very cute game. Very Hollow Knight. If you like Hollow Knight, you're gonna like Haiku.
Yeah. Is it as big as Hollow Knight in terms of like bosses and areas? Or
No, see that's the one thing that I was a little disappointed in. Is all the boss fights are kind of the same, especially like the 3 you need to do to beat the game. I think it's the same thing, design wise, but it's still like a really fun game to explore, and yeah, it's just really fun.
Yeah, that's cool. It's only on Steam, right?
I think so.
Yeah. That's a really cool name, though. I like that name.
Yeah.
We all like robots.
Yeah.
Okay, well, before we get into our topic this week, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Capcom Showcase, since that was happening when we recorded last week's episode.
Yeah.
They showed some more stuff on the Resident Evil 4 remake, but the main thing I was pretty excited about was they didn't release it. They showed off some DLC that's coming out for Resident Evil 8.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
they're coming out with the Shadows of Rose, and Rose being the
yeah.
daughter of Ethan.
Yeah.
I thought this was going to be a separate game, but I guess they're just doing this sequel as a DLC. What's interesting about it is in third person.
What the
So
heck?
it's more like the remake games or the older Resident Evil titles, but it looks really cool. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Interesting.
That does sound
It's like
exciting.
the Duke might be the villain.
Oh, do you play as Rose?
Yeah, you play as Rose.
Oh, interesting.
That could be cool. The Duke as the villain.
Yeah.
I just wanted to kill him.
Oh.
So yeah, I'm definitely getting this. And then there's a couple other stuff. So they're adding a third person mode to the base game, so you can play the whole game in third person mode.
That's
Oh,
so
what
weird.
the heck? Yeah.
So I might have to replay the game just to experience it in third person, because I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah. But you play as Ethan.
Yeah, and I guess you are just gonna be able to see what he looks like now.
Yeah.
So weird.
Yeah.
Maybe whenever you turn the camera, he looks away.
He like covers it with his hand.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just something's always blocking it. And then they're coming out with this Mercenaries game mode for Resident Evil 8. I think it's Mercenaries Additional Order. It kind of looks like it's kind of one of their goofy DLCs that they come out with for a lot of these games. You get to play as Lady Democresque and Heisenberg and Chris Redfield, I think they showed. And it just kind of looks like you just get to have fun like fighting the creatures while playing as the characters from Resident Evil 8, so that might just be a little fun. But yeah, I'm excited for that. It comes out on October 28th.
All right.
Yeah, just in
Does
time
sound
for
like
Halloween.
Yeah.
They also showed some DLC for Monster Hunter Rise.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That piqued my interest.
And then I think they ended it off with Street Fighter 6 stuff.
Yeah.
Then they were celebrating Dragon Dogmas, but I don't think they announced the sequel in the showcase, but they have since announced that Dragon's Dogma is getting a sequel.
Yeah. My friend
That's cool.
Caleb was very excited for that.
I need to play those games. It's
Yeah.
about the first one.
They do sound, it does sound very fun. In that you can like ride monsters and stuff, and just the combat and everything seems very reminiscent to Monster Hunter, which I really enjoy.
Interesting. Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
Very cool.
But yeah, people were pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much the showcase. Just a brief overview of it. Oh my goodness, bless you. Are you allergic to Capcom or something?
A little bit, yeah. That's why I
Yeah.
don't play their games.
I guess we can get into our fun little topic this week.
Yeah.
So this topic we're gonna like we're basically having our fan fiction fights. So I've come up with a list of characters that I think would, make interesting battles against each other.
Yeah.
And
Good
we're
night.
just gonna discuss on who we think would win, who we think would lose. Maybe it's a tie. Maybe they become friends, or maybe they don't fight at all.
Oh.
But-
Okay. Okay.
So we're just gonna do. I hopefully this list is long enough. If you guys have any interesting combatants you want to put together, feel free to share.
Yeah. Okay.
But I guess we'll just go down the list here. So my first one is Dante from Devil May Cry versus Dante from Dante's Inferno.
Now, not having played Dante's Inferno and only vaguely knowing Devil May Cry, I feel like my opinion on this is not very valid, so I'm going to leave these up to you.
Well, I
why-
think the big difference is that Dante
Which
from
Dante?
Devil May Cry has a gun.
He has two guns,
That's
Ebony and
true.
Ivory.
Yeah. And he can have more.
That's true.
Yeah. And Dante from Dante's Inferno just has a big old bone scythe. That's very bendy.
He also has a ranged attack. He has holy
True.
crosses.
That's true.
Why don't you look up Dante Devil May Cry Dante? I'll look up Dante's Inferno Dante, and we can we can see exactly the extent of their powers and abilities. I'm just gonna say I think Dante from Devil May Cry Dante is he's kind of an undead demon dude. So
Yeah.
and we're not doing DMC Dante because DMC Dante is the son of a demon and an angel. I want to do Devil May Cry Dante, who's the son of a demon and a human, I think.
Yeah. His father was a demon. His
Yeah.
mother was a human.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me just pull up the Infernopedia here.
I went to the Devil May Cry Wikipedia, and he's just basically Dante's just like superhuman in everything: strength, speed, and agility, durability, stamina. He's an expert marksman.
Wow.
Yes.
He's very good.
He's very good.
He's very good. I think Dante's got this.
Think so? Because Dante from Dante's Inferno, he's kind of undead himself, though.
It's true.
Here's his. Okay, this is Dante from Dante's Inferno. Dante. We got his powers and abilities here. He's got his unholy abilities. Does Dante have any weaknesses? If he's the son of a demon, does that make him weak to holy?
I'm not seeing a page on weaknesses.
Oh my goodness. I think Dante, Devil May Cry Dante.
Oh, here we go. His weaknesses are arrogant and cocky,
Okay.
and fatigue.
Fatigue.
Dante is prone to fatigue if he is in a prolonged battle against enemies that are more powerful than him or of equal strength.
Okay. Well, that's one thing. This Dante is definitely not cocky. Dante from Dante's Inferno Dante.
True.
That's definitely a leg up.
Yeah, but he's also, I don't know if he's as strong. So we got unholy abilities here from, I'm representing Dante's Inferno Dante. Death Scythe. He's got Death Scythe, which Dante stole from him after he died, provided Dante with his malevolent unholy powers and most of his melee attacks. The scythe was also used to punch the shades and enemies and swing on the cliffs if there was nothing to hold on to. So if they need to climb up something, this Dante's got it. Even though I think the other Dante can fly. The other Dante,
Yeah, the
Devil
other-
May Cry Dante, does have demon form or whatever
Yeah,
it's called.
Devil Trigger.
Devil Trigger, yeah.
It allows him to fly. It improves his speed. Gives him flame attacks. Gives him ice attacks. Electricity attacks.
Wow.
Slows down time.
Oh gosh.
Also, Dante from Devil May Cry has a healing factor.
Yeah,
Wow.
he has been stabbed a bunch.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That Dante may have Devil Trigger, but this Dante's got Redemption, which allows him to temporarily become much more powerful and faster. When using Redemption, Dante would not flinch when he was hit, but he'd still lose health when attacked. Dante's scythe would, so they both kind of have like a power form.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, another form that Dante from Devil May Cry has is I might be pronouncing this wrong, but Magian form.
Mm-hmm.
And it says only achieved in near-death situation. This form substitutes Dante's double trigger, giving him full invulnerability and the ability to fly.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh.
Okay, so you either had to kill him really quickly.
Yeah. It looks like a losing battle for Dante's Inferno Dante.
Dante's Inferno Dante does have this. He's superhuman. He's got better
Okay.
stamina, speed, durability, and strength.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that can compare to Dante, Devil May Cry Dante.
Yeah.
Because Dante, if we look at their feats, Devil May Cry Dante kills a lot of demons.
Yeah.
But Dante's Inferno Dante goes through a lot of circles of hell,
Yeah.
and kills Death himself just at the very start of the game.
And takes his weapon, yeah.
But
But this is my favorite strength feat for Dante from Devil May Cry. Is he casually destroyed a wall by throwing Nero with the flick of the wrist.
yes.
Yeah. I'd say that this would be a close one, especially considering that Dante's Inferno Dante has superhuman strength. I'd feel like just if they were pitted against each other normally and under those circumstances, without any like extra powers, then it would be a very close fight. But the extra gimmicks that each of them have, which are very similar, I feel like
Yeah.
just Dante from Devil May Cry Dante just has more.
Yeah, the thing is, if Dante from Dante's Inferno can just like last a little bit, like Dante from Devil May Cry is gonna wear out, I think.
Yeah,
So I think Dante from Devil May Cry has to win quick.
I think Dante from Devil May Cry would he would come in kind of cocky, he would unassuming, just this normal looking, somewhat normal looking dude.
I mean, he's
Yeah.
not wearing a shirt.
Yeah, but he's used to that. And then he'd be like, "Hey, what's up, guy?" And then start shooting him maybe, and then using all his different powers. But I think Dante's Inferno would put up a little bit of a fight, and then
Mm-hmm.
Devil May Cry Dante would realize maybe this guy's a little more powerful than I initially thought, and then would whip out something crazy.
I probably got into
Yeah.
devil form and pull down a wall on him or something.
Yeah, because I don't think Redemption has anything on Devil Krieger.
Yeah, that's what it
Mhm.
sounds like.
Yeah, I think this one's going to Dante from Devil May Cry.
Dante's Inferno Dante does have Suicide Fruit though.
Well, what is that?
It stuns enemies.
I see.
Yeah, we'll say and whatever we say is the correct answer. So
Yeah. This is definitive.
So Devil May Cry Dante.
yeah, that he takes the cake.
Yeah. Alright.
Next battle, I'm very interested in this one. So we've got Kratos from God of War.
Okay.
I'm not gonna say old Kratos. I kind of want to go with like the most iconic versions of Kratos, and maybe older Kratos is more iconic now. But I kind of want to go with like Greek Kratos, not Norse Kratos.
Okay.
And then Zagreus from Hades. So it's the
Oh,
son of
wow.
Zeus versus the son of Hades
Yeah.
going at each other.
Now I've only played the old the God of War where he's old.
Yeah, not the old God of War.
Yeah, and I haven't played Hades.
Okay. Well, Hades, the whole thing around Zagreus is he's trying to get out of hell, and he has to fight through and die over and over again,
Yeah.
and then fight his father at the very end. So he can't even beat Hades until he's much stronger, unless you're just really good at the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, and God of War.
But Kratos kills
or
Hades.
Kratos. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Kratos is also, going back to the kind of the cocky thing, Kratos is also incredibly angry. And that's
Yeah.
kind of one of his weaknesses.
yeah.
He's incredibly rageful. And Zagreus is definitely a little more chill.
Yeah,
than
he's
that.
more
Do you want to
chill.
look up Kratos? I'll look up Zagreus.
Yeah, already on it.
Zagreus has a plethora of tools, though.
He does. He is very resourceful. But I feel like Kratos, just with his raw power, could just beat him with that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Kratos' power is absorption. Absorption is a power when Kratos kills an enemy. Well, I don't think.
Dude, does Hades keeps coming back, though?
That's
Yeah.
Like, that's
true.
in his... so he could keep trying and
Maybe
try-
eventually Kratos would get tired, or maybe Kratos would just leave at that point.
Yeah,
But
I'm
can't Kratos do the same thing?
I don't think Kratos can keep coming back.
Kratos.
I mean, he has come back because he's died, and then Ares brought him back. But
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're the son of Hades, you do have that unfair advantage of always coming back, and in the long game, you will inevitably win. That's just the answer to it.
Yeah, Kratos.
let's say they're not fighting in hell though.
in hell.
Yeah.
Hades finally got
In
out.
the underworld. Yeah, he
And
got
Kratos
out.
was like, "I'm putting you back."
Yeah. So even if he kills him, he can't just come back and run out. Plus, I'm sure Hades would kind of keep him there. Like, all right, you're not going out. You gotta beat me before you beat
Yeah.
this Kratos guy.
Yeah.
I'm not finding any.
Yeah, Kratos just has like power over like all the elementals. Like he can control electricity, he can create wind, he can control and create earth.
He also has a Medusa head.
Yeah. He can duplicate a object or person.
Yeah.
He can he has dimensional manipulation.
Oh my god.
He can summon creatures and even whole armies to fight on his side.
Okay.
I don't know. He can summon armies.
That's what it says here in God of War 2.
I mean, he
does that.
summoned like the Titan army.
Yeah.
I don't think he has that with him.
High priest and oh yeah. He also has the power to magically affect others in a negative way.
If Zagreus attacks Kratos from behind, though, he does do bonus damage. So if you can get behind him.
So I imagine the scenario, Zagreus, they're both going to be coming onto this battle or whatever head on.
Yeah.
And in that case, I feel like there's no way Zagreus can win.
Yeah.
As strong as he is, because he is strong. Like, don't get me wrong, but Kratos is just so much
I mean, how are you gonna
stronger.
fight the chains of chaos, or the
Yeah.
blades of chaos?
Yeah, like literally how.
Yeah. Kratos can also create, control, and summon powerful magical weapons.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, Zagreus can cast magic, so
Well,
maybe if he stays away from Kratos.
Kratos can apparently control time itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that they can do. I don't see a scenario where Zagreus would come out on top, unless he has Daddy's help.
Kratos also has the power to give life to inanimate objects.
Wow. Yeah.
Okay, I don't remember him ever doing that.
He used this power to bring the Colossus of Rhodes to life.
Oh yeah, okay.
He can also manipulate sound.
Okay, so he could throw his voice.
Yeah, he's just kitted out. Wow.
Yeah, like his power. He also has the power of flight, and he just has enhanced skills.
Yeah.
Zagreus, he doesn't have a lot of like himself. He's just kind of super durable. He kind of needs to like collect stuff to become
Yeah.
powerful.
Yeah. So, yeah, I always said like.
What if we just say like bare fist, fist on it, like
I think
No
Kratos would still win.
Yeah, Kratos was whoop his ass.
Yeah, I don't know. Zagreus, I think, is more faster, but I think if he gets hit, he's going down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
Like-
gets hit once.
Kratos kills gods for fun. I think he can kill the sons of gods just
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he killed Hercules.
Gosh,
though.
I'm still scrolling. I haven't even got past his like power stats.
Oh my
Kratos.
gosh.
It just goes on forever.
Zagreus has a dash. He could do a dash attack.
I'm sorry, Ryan, but I don't think Zagreus is making it out alive.
God, Jacob will do Zagreus deals.
Oh wait, Resurrection.
I've never
It's not
beat
about
Hades.
it.
I should try and beat that game.
Kratos has the ability to bring. Oh yeah, we talked about this. Bring people back to life.
It's hard though, because if you're building a whole game around your character trying to beat one god, the God of War franchise, you fight like 7 gods in each game. So I think it has to go to Kratos.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just not a fair fight.
Yeah. So this one's kind of we're gonna move on to the next one. Kratos is the winner. Hip hip
Yeah.
hooray.
Ding ding.
Hip hip hooray.
So this one, a lot of people like to pair Nathan Drake and Lara Croft fighting against
Oh,
each other,
yeah.
but I did something a little different. I did Ellie from The Last of Us, specifically part 2, just because I think I think
Yeah,
Ellie
the
from the part 1 would have no chance.
Yeah.
Ellie versus Laura Croft from the reboot games.
Oh, okay.
And we'll say from the first reboot game.
Ellie from Last of Us Part 2 is just ruthless.
Yeah.
Like,
See, on the surface, you might think, well, Laura Croft, obviously, but Ellie's like in a post-apocalyptic.
I haven't played The Last of Us 2, so
Just think Joel, but like
yeah.
stealthier and more precise,
It's
less
like,
brutish.
Yeah, like it's like she's not in like if she was entirely driven by that revenge, on Laura Croft or something,
Yeah.
then I feel like she would just absolutely butcher Laura Croft. But if there's no like anger there beforehand, then she'll just be doing it to survive. They'd both be doing it to survive, and that way evens the odds.
Mm-hmm.
And I know how resourceful Laura Croft is, from the remakes, but I don't know.
I think they both do good in with a lot of bush around them to hide in.
Yeah,
But if they're just going at each other, I imagine it's just gonna be a bow and arrow fight.
yeah. In which case, like, who has the better aim?
I think if you get in close, Laura Croft's gonna win.
Really?
But I think Ellie, just because Ellie has to hunt to live,
Yeah.
I think Ellie has it unranged.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
like Laura Croft's got like that climbing gear that she sticks into people.
that's
Oh,
true. That's pretty
yeah.
brutal.
And Ellie will just use whatever though to kill you.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Ellie Williams.
Ellie is also very manipulative when it comes to getting out of situations like in Last of Us 2 where she tricked that one guy into like feeding himself to that zombie instead of her.
Yeah.
Like near the end, do you remember that?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, yeah.
I don't think there's I don't think you can trick Laura Croft into feeding herself to a zombie.
Well, I mean, yeah, but like I don't know, just to do something.
I finally found a page that might give me some like lore.
They're kind of just people, so in terms of abilities, not much. Ellie is resistant to turning into a zombie though, so if
yeah.
Laura Croft does try and sick some zombies on her,
Yeah.
then-
Laura Croft is incredibly lucky, apparently.
Yeah, yeah,
Intelligent and is great to hand-to-hand combat.
yeah.
Those are all her powers.
I
and
think
abilities.
if we were doing an obstacle course, Laura Croft would win.
Yeah.
I don't think Ellie could move through tree branches very effectively as Laura
Yeah.
Croft.
Yeah, that's true.
Given multiple enemies, though, like I feel like Ellie excels in that.
Yeah, Ellie's very good at dipping in and out, but so is Laura Croft. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know about dipping in and out, but like just climbing, I would say.
they're both survivors.
Yeah.
But Ellie grew up with a world on fire.
Yeah.
And Laura Croft grew up choosing to be in a world on fire, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, Ellie grew up in a land. Oh, sorry. Ellie grew up with
With Joel.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
grew up in like an apocalyptic world where like sound isn't like an enemy. So I think Ellie would eventually go into stealth and just take out Lara Croft.
I mean, what's their battlefield? What's their
If they're just going right at each other, then I feel like Lara Croft would come out.
Yeah.
But if it was, they're both incredibly stealthy from what I know, except just like who has better strategy and who is more stealthy.
But like up front, I don't think Lara Croft would go into stealth immediately.
I think they would
'Cause
see
it's-
each other and shoot arrows, maybe miss, then kind of duck into cover.
Yeah,
And
and I
try
think
and listen.
Ellie would be the one to go into stealth, and Lara Croft would keep her ground.
Do you think so? I think they would both try and get.
Well, from the way I played the Lara Croft,
Okay. Well, if you say that. Also, Ellie knows how to craft like grenades and shit.
but it's like
yeah.
I don't know if
But
she
also-
has any scraps on her.
Lara Croft has a shotgun.
Oh my god.
I mean,
You're-
Ellie does
and-
have like I don't know, a full arsenal of guns as well.
Yeah, but
Lara Croft has fire arrows, Greek fire arrows, poison arrows, explosive arrows, grenade arrows, napalm arrows, rope arrows, penetrating arrows.
Yeah.
well, Ellie does have a backpack, so
And Lara Croft has binoculars, so she could
yeah.
see
Ooh, that's-
Ellie from a distance.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I feel like Lara Croft is more resourceful in the things that she brings, but Ellie also is almost more resourceful in the things that she knows how to make just from random scraps scattered around.
Here's some artifacts that Lara Croft has. She has Mjolnir.
Mjolnir?
Yeah.
She has Thor's hammer.
Now, Lara Croft is strong enough to use both a pair of electrical gauntlets and the hammer, which has been described to be strong enough to level mountains.
What? Is this reboot Lara Croft?
I don't think so.
Yeah, wait a minute.
We're talking about the reboot Lara Croft?
Yeah,
Yeah.
because old school Lara Croft would wipe the floor with Ellie.
Yeah. Okay, Survivor timeline, is that? Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
Here we go. I didn't realize.
Just
My
has
bad.
freaking Thor's hammer. Oh my god.
Oh my
I'm just
gosh.
going through her entire life story.
Yeah, I mean, are we saying they have guns? Because then it might just turn into a gunfight.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. And I don't want to dismiss that Ellie is bad at hand to hand. I just feel like Lara Croft would be better.
I think they're both very scrappy, but I think Ellie's more scrappy when it comes to fighting.
Yeah,
I personally think Ellie would come out on top.
really.
I think Lara Croft's more fit than Ellie.
Yeah.
Even
I
though
think Lara Croft is softer. So I don't think Lara Croft.
I think Lara, because see, the thing is, Ellie, like Lara Croft trains to do what she does, and she's not in a post-apocalyptic world, and she's like a millionaire, so she has the resources to train and become peak physical performance.
Yeah.
Whereas Ellie's just kind of like just getting by
Yeah.
in her world. So I think Lara Croft is stronger,
Yeah, I feel like, yeah.
even though Ellie grew up like living off of zombies trying to kill you and all the time and hunting deer.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think Lara Croft would fight to kill her. I think Ellie would.
Is
fight
that
to-
something we're taking into account?
Oh, yeah.
That's something I've been thinking.
I think
about.
Lara Croft would. I mean, Lara Croft would do what she must.
Yeah. If her life is threatened, obviously she's going to like kill or disable her perpetrator.
Because if they both met each other, they probably wouldn't kill each other and just become friends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if they're pitted against each other, like in this scenario.
Life or death.
But maybe Lara Croft is like covered in mud or something. Ellie thinks that she's a zombie.
Well, then Ellie would just kill her all the more easily.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, so you think it's Ellie?
I think it's Ellie.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think
This is a really close one.
I think Ellie might get lucky, and Lara Croft would have to. Lara Croft would win by precision. Ellie, her chance of winning would require like luck and grabbing whatever's closest to her and banging Lara Croft over the head with it.
Yeah.
Okay.
If she had like a really good like hit and run strategy, that's when I feel like
'Cause-
Ellie would excel.
But the amount of people that Ellie kills in The Last of Us Part
Yeah, it's insane.
2, like Lara Croft kills people that I guess are more heavily armed than like the people Ellie fight.
yeah.
So maybe it's Lara Croft. I don't know. This is harder than I thought. I think it's Lara Croft.
All right. I'm fine with that.
I imagine though that Ellie is a lot more used to killing, you know?
Yeah.
Because so she probably just goes straight for the weakest points, which obviously anyone would do. But the more apathetic you are, I feel like the easier it is to just, finish.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like she does have that a bit more of an advantage over Laura.
That's what I was saying.
I still think it's Lara Croft.
Yeah, I do also agree though.
Even
that
though
it is Laura.
I'm an Ellie boy.
Yeah.
I think Lara Croft's got this.
Yeah,
All right. I guess it's Lara Croft then.
yeah.
Yeah. Moving on to the next one. This one's pretty funny, but I'm interested to see what you guys would think. So we got the Dragonborn from Skyrim.
Okay.
Slayer of Dragons versus Spyro the Dragon. Who's winning that?
I need
look
your,
up the Dragonborn.
I need your experience of Spyro from the
Spyro.
Spyro games, Ryan.
I don't know what he's like these days because I haven't played I've only really played like for the older ones. So basically all the ones in the Reignite trilogy.
Yeah. So can he fly? That's the
Spyro.
first
So he can,
thing. Okay.
but yeah,
But
he can fly.
Dragonborn has the ability to knock dragons out of the sky, though.
Yes, but Spyro is small.
Yeah,
But I don't know
still.
if he's incredibly agile in the air because he is a kid dragon.
Yeah, I feel like that's the like if he wasn't a kid, then I feel like he'd have a bit of a leg up on Dragonborn. But the Dragonborn has killed like how many dragons now?
Yeah. He
Like,
seeks
a
out their
kid is-
souls.
Yeah, a kid is just a pushover.
Back in the hometown, like, Spyro, there's someone murdering our
Yeah.
people and
Yeah.
he's stealing our souls. And he kills us with his voice.
Yeah. Yeah, so he can just knock Spyro out of the air if Spyro ever. But if Spyro
Yeah, but
goes for a
Spyro
headbutt-
is better on the ground, though.
yeah, which is what I wanted to bring up. If he goes in for that headbutt and gets Dragonborn off guard,
Yeah, it's.
he's in for
We
a
have to
whooping.
judge the distance because the amount of work that it takes. How long does it take Dragonborn to let out unrelenting force before Spyro charges in with his
Yeah.
horns?
I'd
Yeah.
say a couple of seconds.
Yeah.
I can't find something that's like a definitive like lore set for the Dragonborn because he's such
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Now,
just like
normal
whatever.
enemies in Spyro,
Let's
they can just like kill him in one hit, can't they?
Dragonborn.
No, in Spyro.
Oh, and Spyro? No, he's. I think he's got life. Right?
He's got some health.
Yeah,
Spyro.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got life.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he's a little durable.
I mean, we're talking about like the original.
So yeah,
trilogy.
if an arrow was notched by the Dragonborn and shot at Spyro, would it bounce off of him? Do you
I
think?
don't think his hide's tough enough.
Yeah,
for
that's
that.
that's also a major thing. It's like
And you get him in one of the legs, he's down. But
Yeah.
Spyro does have sparks with him. So
That's true.
maybe that little dragonfly can distract the Dragonborn.
I don't know. I feel like especially in the late game of Skyrim, when you become super powerful as a Dragonborn, which is what I'm assuming the Dragonborn just is in this battle.
Yeah,
There's
it's hard.
no way that
It's hard to
Spyro can beat
determine
him.
the power level of the Dragonborn. What if we just go Krayler Dragonborn? He has Fustro Da. He's wearing the iron armor. He's got a shield and the sword.
Yeah.
That's all he has.
In that case, I still feel like he wins.
Yeah.
Like he's just too powerful for that.
Yeah, I
I
think
don't
Fostro Da alone.
But remember,
Yeah.
you have to use one. He gets one shout, and then it has to recharge.
Yeah, and in that time they would be attacking. He unrelenting forces Spyro, charges at him while he's staggered, and then sticks his sword in him. Spyro's done for. If the only thing that Spyro is relying on is getting like that battering ram hit on him.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't land that, then he's just dead.
I-
He's just dead.
And from the trailers, Dragonborn is wearing, you said iron armor, and
Yeah.
in the games, in the Spyro games, his fire can't penetrate iron.
oh
Is
yeah,
that true?
Yeah. You
But
need-
he's not completely covered in iron.
The parts
guess.
that he is covering, though,
But
are,
he's
like,
got
his
that iron
rivals.
shield. That would help.
Yeah,
I think Spyro has to rely on his headbutt ability. Because
yeah.
he just run around Dragonborn jacking the headbutt up.
Yeah, but only relying on that move, that's too much of a crutch.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think if Dragonborn Fustro does Spyro, he has enough time to get up on his feet. Because Spyro's bigger than we think. He's like a baby dragon, but that's still he's probably around like a horse size, or like a small
Yeah.
horse.
You see wizards
Yeah.
in the Spyro game, and they're like a lot bigger. And he's like the same size as a sheep.
But those sheep are pretty big. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll say he's the size of a sheep.
Yeah.
Then. If he gets, I think Fustro Da is not that much of a problem for Spyro. If he
I
gets,
feel like it can be.
because he's got wings, like he would just use it to fly into the air. He would ride the wave, and then he would charge in and take out Dragonborn's knees. I still think it's Dragonborn.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Because I
It's-
think how it realistically goes, Dragonborn and and Spyro see each other, and Spyro's pretty cocky, so he's like, "I got this," and he just charges, and then Fostro Da.
Is Kid Spyro cocky though? Is that more a teenage thing?
I think it's Kid.
Yeah, I think Kid's one's pretty
Yeah,
cocky too.
yeah.
All kids are cocky. And then get Fostro Da, and then what Matherin said,
Yeah.
Dragonborn comes up and
Runs up with his sword.
Yeah.
I gotta slay the
Stabs
dragon.
him.
Does
Yeah.
a finishing move.
Yeah, that
Yeah, it's
sucks
like-
his soul.
Yeah, if
And turns into a skeleton.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
yeah, I think even if Spyro does get a good hit, it's not going to be enough.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I think the only thing he could rely on is charging, maybe dodging Fuss Rodolph somehow and taking out and shattering his Dragonborn's kneecaps.
Yeah.
But I still think it's Dragonborn because I don't think Spyro will get that chance. Poor
Yeah.
guy.
Poor guy.
But you should have fought someone called Dragonborn.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll move on to our next one. Dragonborn being the winner of that fight.
Yeah.
So we got Simon Belmont of Castlevania 1 and 2 and others,
Okay.
and Geralt of Rivia
Oh.
of the Witcher franchise.
Do you want me to look
Both
up-
monster hunters. I'll look up Simon Belmont.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, Simon Belmont is kind of a normal dude with a lot of gear, and Geralt has a lot of gear, but is also like an enhanced
Yeah.
specimen.
Yeah. Yeah. He is. Yeah. Yeah.
But
He's like a Witcher, and they're like super powerful.
he's not like a Witcher. He is a Witcher.
He is a Witcher, and they're like superhuman, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty much superhuman. Simon Belmont, though, it like alluding to the Castlevania show, like they're very skilled. The Belmonts are with their Morningstar.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like.
Yeah, I mean, their whole family is trained just to kill monsters.
Yeah,
So they've got like generations of knowledge and
Yeah.
stuff. But he's not fighting a monster.
He-
I mean, it is a monster, but like he's
it's
not.
a human monster.
I mean,
Yeah.
the Witchers are kind of the same. They all go to one, like their stronghold, and I'm sure they all share their experience, and they are all experts in monsters.
That's true. They do
Yes.
come from generations. of-
Okay, yeah, but think about this. It's a superhuman with two swords. That's pretty powerful. But I feel like that the Morningstar has range.
That's
that thing
true.
has range,
Mhm.
and that is such a huge leg up, especially against swords.
Yeah.
In a fight, that if Simon can just keep him away, then he is fine.
But the Witcher does have spells.
That is true.
He has a telekinetic wave that can stun or knock down enemies.
Oh,
that
that
is
is really good, actually.
Yeah, but I don't know if that's a problem for Simon Belmont though. Just a little wave.
He can
Yeah.
shoot fire.
He can. Simon can also do that too from his whip.
Yeah.
He can put a magical trap down.
Yeah, I think Simon would. I think he'd be used to magical traps.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think it's anything.
He has to go through Dracula's castle.
Geralt can create a personal shield around him that lasts for 30 seconds.
That would be actually a really good leg up on the Morningstar.
Yeah. And then a charm used on the opponent to either stun them, make the user's allies feel impaired. Wait, what? Make them. Oh, he can like enchant them to put them on his side.
Okay,
Or
but there's no
persuade
monsters here. It's
target.
just a 1v1.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a.
Geralt is. Hold on. Let me go back to powers and abilities. He's a parkour expert.
So I think so is Simon.
Yeah.
You don't
He's
see those jumps?
His jumps. I mean, it doesn't look like it in those old games, but he's got to scale Dracula's castle and swing on his whip.
that's true.
Yeah.
Geralt has hardened bones apparently.
Okay, so
Okay.
he's
Enhanced resistance to poison and disease and superhuman agility.
yeah.
He has accelerated healing, and
This is a really close fight. I feel like it's mainly an endurance test though for Simon. If he can keep him at bay, on this onslaught of all the things that Geralt has, and like just keep him at bay with his Morningstar and his holy fire and whatnot,
yeah.
then he can definitely pull it off. But the second that Geralt closes in on him and gets a good hit, like he's done.
yeah, I think if Geralt is able to get close, then yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But again, it's Morningstar is
He can-
it's
no.
insane at range.
But his Morningstar is good at close range. You hold it down and then you can move it around yourself. He can
Oh,
freaking-
it's no doubt, but can it match up against like Geralt coming in with his swords and like stabbing him?
I mean, maybe.
it's a big maybe though. Like
I think Simon Belmont definitely has the range because he's got the crosses and the cross boomerangs and the axes that he
Yeah.
could throw. Who knows
Yeah.
how many he keeps on him? I mean,
yeah.
And then
Geralt
but-
also has bombs,
oh.
so he just blows Simon up.
Well, if Simon has Dracula's rib, It grants him a shield where he can block projectile attacks,
Oh,
such as
man.
fireballs. And
Oh,
it
boy.
specifically says Geralt's fireballs.
Well, Geralt also Geralt also has a crossbow on him. So that's also something.
Yeah,
but
that's
Yeah,
true.
but and he could use his Morning Star and take the arrows out. He does it all the time in the games.
yeah,
It's like
If he you just spin that Morning Star around, nothing's getting through there.
yeah, it's like Geralt has ranged stuff, but he has to get in close to do like his
His big
damage, his
damage.
big damage, his big damage.
Can you kill a Witcher just like killing a kind of a normal human, just more difficult?
yeah.
'Cause, like there's no like stakes through the heart thing like a vampire. Right?
No,
No, I'm
Nothing
pretty
specific.
sure it's just they're just more resilient.
yeah. And
If-
Geralt has a healing factor as well. I don't know if I
Yeah.
mentioned that before.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's probably not very fast healing factor.
So
though.
if he kind of does like a hit and run kind of thing, then he could probably pull off getting in close to Simon. But the onslaught of Simon's everything.
I don't think Geralt could do a hit and run though. I think he's
I-
got to get in close and keep pushing
No,
it close.
Yeah, I think Geralt's just got to get in close, and once he gets in close, I think Simon's done for, to be honest.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Simon can just keep backing up.
Yeah.
But Geralt runs faster, a little bit faster than a normal human being. so-
What is
so,
what
yeah.
is Geralt killed? That's a noteworthy. Simon kills Dracula every other weekend.
Yeah, true.
He's killed in the show at least, because I've never played any of the games. He killed dragons
Okay, yeah. He's no doubt killed a lot of things.
and griffins.
Yeah, he's
in the
killed a lot
game.
of powerful monsters, but
Simon's killed death.
yeah, and Simon has killed like fabled legendary beasts.
That's true.
Killed Frankenstein's monster.
But like, I'm not seeing how he's able to do that with his skill
I think
set.
Simon could beat Geralt. honestly.
Maybe.
I was leaning toward. It may not have sounded like I was, but I feel like Simon is leaning towards the winning side, and I think it's
disagree.
just
Is
because of his morning star.
Geralt, because Geralt couldn't use his silver sword because it's not as effective.
Yeah,
So he would use his other sword.
his normal sword.
His,
the normie sword.
Why can't he use a silver sword?
'Cause
Well,
it's
that's
not a
just used for
monster.
killing monsters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I mean, he
got a-
could use it. I'm sure it still kills people. But
Yeah.
like,
He's got a steel sword.
Yeah,
Yeah.
stealing.
um,
I think
but Geralt isn't like unholy, right? Because Belmont's Morning Star is pretty deadly against.
I don't think he's unholy. He's just inhuman.
Yeah, but he's
Mm.
probably like he's got orange eyes.
Well, like they have Witchers have medallions on them that like shake when a creature is like a
Like, I don't,
monster.
that-
I don't know if that
that-
is the
that
same
wouldn't
thing.
help.
No, I know, but like I'm just saying it doesn't shake when other witches are around, so I don't think he's unholy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That'd be
True.
really annoying if you go to like the Witcher
Yeah.
convention or something, wherever he
Yeah.
goes to, and everyone's just shaking.
Yeah.
The
I
Witcher
think-
convention.
I think because of these signs that the Witcher has, where he can create a personal shield, he can shoot fire, he can.
Yeah, but how often can he do it?
It says here, Simon can utterly shatter dark-based weapons as powerful as Death's Scythe. So maybe that sword's
Wow.
just not gonna be any good.
Oh my gosh!
Really? Well,
Yeah.
But I don't know
maybe,
if
but
it's just
still.
can.
Geralt can also put his targets to sleep. That's another sign that I forgot he can do.
Yeah.
I'm sure Simon mentally trains himself to not be. put to
yeah, it's his signs are his biggest thing, and his agility is what he's gonna have to rely on.
Yeah,
for
and
that
even if he
fight.
does crack him, I think he's got those fists. He just pounds Simon to the ground. I think it's Geralt that's winning this.
I still
Really?
feel like it's Simon, if I'm being honest.
I mean, he's got the telekinetic wave that can just stun Simon. He gets in close and just pow pow.
Okay, you might have the medallion, but this says the wielder of the vampire killer can feel the whip's powerful rage whenever the wielder is near the presence of those who abandoned humanity, such as vampires. And I feel like Geralt abandoned humanity, so he would see him coming.
Oh,
Maybe,
yeah.
but I don't think Geralt would. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I still feel like it's strongly Simon. There's a lot that Geralt has to rely on to win,
I think
and Simon is just so powerful.
Simon, but
he's like a fortress to go against.
Simon single-handedly goes through the castle of Dracula and like just kind of wanders through killing all the little creatures and stuff.
I know, but maybe that's. If I'm just looking at like their skill sets and like it's based on what they can do.
And I just don't think Geralt gets a chance to get in close enough if Simon's throwing his daggers, throwing his axes, throwing his whips.
But he might like maybe I don't know.
Also, if Simon's got the stopwatch, I don't think it works against Geralt because it only works against minor enemies. But
Yeah.
he could freeze time.
Yeah.
Geralt is apparently enhanced superhuman strength. Geralt is able to kill a bear with one punch and able to kill a human with his bare hands.
If Simon has
Wow.
the red crystal, he could see invisible platforms. He could drain a water-logged area, and
Wow.
so he clogged toilet maybe,
Yeah, yeah.
and he could summon a tornado.
So he's a good plumber.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Also, Geralt can't tire out.
Oh, that's actually huge.
Mm.
That's okay. Yeah, that's actually huge. If he keeps using his signs and stuff, and just keeps outmaneuvering Simon, who can tire out, because he's just a guy.
Yeah.
He's a very strong guy, but he's just a guy. Then he can eventually do it.
Mhm. I mean, like he can't tire out, but like not for like weeks. It says like they can go.
Wow. That is huge actually.
I still think it might be Simon though.
I don't know. It's so 50-50 for me now.
Come
that
on,
you
come
brought
to
that
my
up.
side, Melvin. Geralt's got
I don't know. This
But
is like,
the only thing that's protecting Simon is his like Morning Star, I think.
and it's little gizmos.
Okay,
Like his crosses and stuff.
Let's look at the
daggers.
strength of the specific strength of Simon though. He can destroy walls with just the lash of the vampire killer, even in its base form. So even when it's just coming from his own strength, he can still smash down walls.
Okay.
He can destroy the shields of the Axe Knights, so that's pretty big. Can push back a steel gear with the vampire killer at ease, as doing so causes it to move faster in one direction. Okay, so he can hit gears. Easily smash stone bricks. Punches the floor so hard it shatters several human-sized chunks of stone and generates a shockwave from the force.
Oh my god.
Wow.
So he's definitely got strength. Is he agile?
Him
How
and-
agile is he?
Let's look at speed. He can swing the vampire killer 4 times in 1 second.
Oh,
Wow.
So he can.
Okay, maybe.
I'm telling you, dude. He's fast enough to avoid a large crystal pillar that rises from the floor, which would crush him to death in one blow. He can
Jeez.
dodge lightning magic. He can literally dodge lightning.
Oh, okay.
Dang, okay, maybe.
Yeah.
Has fought Dracula many times.
Yeah. Okay, so if he is that fast, then I feel like Geralt has just no chance.
If I just think if we let's say like someone as powerful as Dracula fighting Geralt, like if we put Dracula against Geralt, I know Geralt might have advantage because Dracula's like unholy and stuff,
Mhm.
but I still think Dracula's might even beat Geralt.
I don't know. I don't know enough about the game. So I think you've won me over. I think Simon might win now that you said all that stuff.
I think Simon might be the most powerful Belmont, so it's
Yeah.
unfortunate that
Yeah.
So yeah, I haven't played Simon, so I was going off of.
It's like take Geralt and Trevor Belmont. Geralt could probably win that. But Simon,
Yeah, so that's what I
Simon.
was basing.
Trevor needed friends to. Trevor needed
he needs Sypha, who's broken.
Sypha,
himself.
Alucard, and Grant.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, all get in.
Grant.
Yeah, he's in
Oh, yeah.
Castlevania 3.
Yeah, yeah,
All right, so we're saying Simon then.
yeah.
He
Yeah.
can Simon's durability, because quickly he can stay in a poisonous swamp for a total of 25 seconds before finally going down. Manages to survive Dracula's castle collapsing in on himself or upon him. Can survive the lightning bolt spell from Dracula.
Oh.
Survived a long distance fall down to the underground stage and didn't take damage. Can withstand the incoming trap of a rolling stone that would otherwise crush a normal person's bones.
Wow.
All right,
He's
but
definitely superhuman.
Geralt has different potions.
Also, freaking Simon brought him back from the dead just to kill him.
That's true.
Yeah.
That was Simon that did that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Geralt has this potion called Black Blood. Geralt's blood becomes poison, lethal to anyone who drinks it.
I don't think I don't think Simon would. Maybe Dracula would drink his blood, but not Simon.
Maybe Simon, after killing Geralt, would want a little drink.
Simon did defeat the giant bat, who is capable of shooting fireballs. Just want to make that out, throw that out there.
Yeah, I think Simon is the guaranteed victor
But
of this.
Does Simon have like night vision?
Probably not. But if it's just a one-on-one
Okay,
battle,
here's his weaknesses though. He lacks the ability to swim. So he cannot swim. If they fight in water, Simon might drown.
Yeah.
But even then, he'd use his whip and like whip out or something. He's also spikes on the floor. Can one-shot him. So
Okay.
he's not good with spikes. Are you looking if Geralt can summon spikes or anything?
I'm looking at his bombs, seeing what they do. He's got this flash grenade.
Okay.
He's got a Molotov cocktail.
But Simon has Holy Fire, which honestly, his Holy Fire might only do damage to unholy things, so I don't know if that's going to be useful against
He has a
Geralt.
well. It says these bombs are non-canon, so I don't even know if he has these.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, are we good at saying Simon Belmont?
Yeah,
I guess,
feel like
yeah.
people might get... That might be a little heated one.
Yeah. I feel like he is the guaranteed victor, though.
Let's do... well, we can do a couple more. We'll do this one. We're going to say the Knight from Hollow Knight
Oh,
versus Shovel Knight.
Hollow Knight, 100%.
Yeah.
That's
Hold
without
on,
a doubt.
Hold on. You guys might be having some bias here. Let's look into the statistics.
I am not having bias. There's a little bit of bias, I'll admit, but even without bias, I feel like if I were to just judge them like that, like Hollow Knight has just so much.
I mean, like, it
He
depends.
killed
on
a
what we're talking.
god.
Yeah, he literally killed
He
a god.
killed a god.
Yeah, but Shovel Knight... Let me just look up what his feats here.
Oh, Shovel Knight, he's not bad. Like, you take him against some of the other contenders like Ellie, Lara Croft, maybe. He can definitely beat that.
Shovel Knight is honest and helpful, so...
That's good. I don't think the
Good
knight
trait.
Like, see, the thing is, the knight is kind of a god himself.
Yeah.
He's made of void.
Yeah.
And like the Shade Lord is void.
Yeah.
So like, depends which like the true ending of Hollow Knight, where he like literally becomes the Shade Lord.
Yeah.
Like that would be able to destroy everyone, I think, because that's literally a god, except for maybe Kratos.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel, like, just the knight himself, though, he whoops Shovel Knight. Just like no contest there, I feel like.
But think of it this way. Shovel Knight... Alright, Shovel Knight. The knight from Hollow Knight, he's he's a beetle, right? He lives underground. What's underground's biggest enemy? A shovel. I'm just saying.
Wait, that's an interesting case though. Like,
Oh, yeah.
the knight might be really small.
Oh, yeah. Exactly. They're beetles.
But okay, yeah, imagine.
They're a god to them is just like a bird.
Yeah. But like, imagine though, he's using his spells on you. They're not as big, but they're still like.
Can we get like a size on how big he is?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, I'm reconsidering.
Shovel Knight might just be able to step on him.
How big is? I mean, how tall is the Hollow Knight? We're going to Reddit.
Going in.
One of Shovel Knight's cons though is he is bound by the code of chivalry. So
Yeah.
maybe that forbids him from stepping on a beetle.
Yeah. So like doing a fair fight. I don't know.
There's no confirmed height.
Okay. Let's just say, for the sake of a fight, they're the same size.
This versus, I think the bugs are massive. And the knight is like 3 feet tall.
3 feet.
3 feet. That's still pretty.
Yeah,
short.
that's not like bug size.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
definitely not.
So if he's still 3 feet, I still feel like he would whoop the Shovel Knight. If he was bug sized, it would be a different story. But
like, I don't know, because like if he was bug sized, like
Shovel Knight is roughly around 4 feet 6 inches. So
what the heck? He's short.
yeah, have you seen him in the game?
Yeah.
So like if the knight was able to like become the Shade Lord, that's the size of like a big moth, because like the Radiance is like one of the big moths.
Oh yeah.
See,
So I guess
they're
imagine
I
the-
think Shovel. I don't think the knight is 3 feet.
But I don't think you can squash the void with a shovel.
That's like a weird sentence. Are you calling the knight the void? Or?
Or the Shade Lord, because he like I mean, this is a stretch, but like, I doubt we want to consider him becoming the Shade Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just going with
Yeah.
Hollow Knight, like base game, Hollow Knight.
Yeah, I mean, like,
Or not Hollow Knight, but
this is
Knight.
this is a different world though. This like the in Hollow Knight they aren't like actually just bugs.
Yeah, they're just
so they could.
based
It's
on
very
bugs.
possible that they aren't bug sized.
Mhm.
So him being 3 feet is very believable, especially considering that the other bugs in that world are like can be like human sized and are very humanoid looking.
Are they
can
human
be.
sized though?
Some
Have you
are even
seen-
bigger. Some are even bigger.
Bigger than a human? How do
Yeah.
you know though?
It's because some of them look humanoid and are about human size.
I thought you've never seen a human in the game. How do you know what they look like?
No, and what I'm saying is that this world, you can't really know.
Yeah.
So that's like the only reference that you have to go off of, and if you were to say that, then yeah, he would be around 3 feet.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a reference because there's nothing
Yeah.
to reference. But yeah, let's just say that they're the same size because
The same
it's its
size.
own world.
Yeah. I mean, another IQ point against that, Madeline, is that
Yeah.
like what I found recently in
Oh,
Hollow Knight
yes,
was the
yes.
land
Give it
of
to me, Tyler.
storms, where you go to the surface and you see like centipedes
Oh,
that
yeah.
are massive.
Oh,
But let's
yeah.
say those are like dragons to them or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Because we could also say maybe in Spyro's world they're all tiny.
Yeah.
That's true.
So, or Spyro could just be massive.
Yeah,
Like,
maybe
si-
Spyro's
size
bigger
is-
than Alduin.
Yeah, size is such a weird thing when you have a character like these.
Let's
Because-
just say, yeah, we'll go 3 feet for the knight,
Yeah.
9 for.
Yeah,
Shovel
but
Knight.
if we are going 3 feet for the knight, he still whoops him.
I don't think he
kicks Shovel
whoops him.
Knight's- He does. He 100% does.
I don't know.
I feel like he does. Okay, don't get me wrong. Like I said before, Shovel Knight has a lot going for him. He has a ton of items and is very resourceful, but he cannot combat the pure power that the knight has.
No,
I'm
let's say
sorry.
this. Okay, so the knight, that game is kind of like Dark Souls. It's made for you to die and then come back and redo the bosses over and over again until you learn the moveset.
Yeah.
He only gets one shot at this. He doesn't know what to expect when Shovel Knight whips out that shovel. He's like, "What the heck is that relic?"
Yeah.
It's Steel mode.
Yeah.
See, one thing for the Shovel Knight is that he's got that armor, and there's a lot of stuff like those big
Oh,
bugs
yeah.
in
Wait, in Shovel Knight or
in Hollow Knight.
Okay.
There's like these big bugs with these shields,
Yeah.
and there's like a lot of those kind of enemies that his nail just
yeah.
can't penetrate.
Yeah.
So what is Shovel Knight's armor?
I'm just saying Shovel Knight's armor might
Yeah.
deflect, but even then, the
He still
knights
has his spells.
I
Yeah,
think
those
you
spells are
guys aren't
crazy
giving
good.
Shovel Knight enough credit. I think he would put up a good fight, but I think just
Yeah.
with like Shovel Knight's kind of just got generic magic stuff, whereas Hollow Knight has the
Yeah.
Knight
Yeah,
has
the
like
knight.
has weird void magic and stuff.
So the knight,
spirit magic.
the knight
Yeah.
from Hollow Knight, I feel like is much more agile too,
Yeah,
because there's very limited movement coming from Shovel Knight. It's just more like his.
I
it's
think
very
Shovel Knight can
constant.
jump high though.
He can
Probably.
definitely, but imagine he's coming down with his legendary like down shovel move. The knight can just dash past that or dash through.
Or do Howling Wraiths.
Yeah, you could do Howling Race and then just move to the side. Like there's not much he has to do in order to evade
And,
the,
like, the-
Shovel Knight.
The biggest.
That's when Shovel Knight throws dirt in his eyes.
I don't know if we're taking into invisibility frame or invincibility frames.
Yeah.
His downward dive or whatever it's called.
The
that
desolate dive.
The desolate dive that the knight does gives you insane invincibility.
Yeah.
frames.
And then imagine Shovel Knight and and the Knight's moves, or Shovel Knight has the fireball move thing, the little fireball one.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hollow Knight has the Howling, right? Or not Howling.
The Vengeful Spirit.
Vengeful Spirit. The fireball is very slow. Vengeful Spirit is incredibly quick.
Yeah, that's why you shoot the fireball, run in, then you do the shovel move while he's dodging the fireball and wombo combo. All the
I
knight's
don't know.
dead.
I just don't see a situation where the Shovel Knight comes out as a victor.
And if you have the shape of Uncharm equipped, you can turn into a slug and just go
Yeah.
right underneath
Yeah,
that
that's the
fireball.
thing.
Nah,
too,
that's
is
because the shovel is more effective against slugs, Tyler.
it's like the Knight has Shovel Knight has all his items, but the knight has all those charms,
What kind-
of which are very useful.
Yeah, like if you have Shaman Stone,
if you had Mark of Pride,
dude,
his
yeah.
sword becomes huge. His nail, I mean.
But do they though? But do they have the charms though?
I don't know.
Well, yeah. That's just part of their character.
He's like, hold on, I gotta go sit on a bank. I gotta
Yeah.
change my charms.
Yeah.
It says here in the Shovel Knight's personality, he solves many physically and mentally challenging puzzles. So this would be quite. Because it'd just be another puzzle to him.
I don't know. I as much as I like Shovel Knight, I can't see him winning in any circumstance.
Unless the one circumstance is if the knight is just a tiny little bug.
Yeah, that's the
yeah,
only-
that's the only one.
Like, what other spells does Shovel Knight have other than Fireball?
He has
Uh,
one where he can go invincible, which
he's
is
got-
actually very useful.
He got Flare Wand, throws a fireball.
He has the one where he like goes into a different dimension and becomes invincible.
Charge slash, a charge faster and far-reaching dig slash. It knocks enemies away and gives Shovel Knight a short hop forward.
Yeah.
Shovel Cup bounces on enemies and breakable environment items. Dig slash, a standard close-hitting attack. Here's his relics: the Flare Wand, Phase Locket, Throwing Anchor, War Horn, and the Chaos Sphere.
Oh yeah. Oh, what does the Chaos Sphere do? I
When
forgot.
he has lost approximately 6 health, he uses an Ichor of Renewal to heal himself.
Oh yeah.
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 Charge slash.
So his like biggest thing in his arsenal, like his most powerful, would definitely be the Phase Locket, because he could just turn invincible for some time. But it's you just wait out that time and the knight's gonna catch up.
The
soon.
Chaos Sphere, he launches up to 2 green balls,
Oh,
and they
right,
bounce
yeah.
around the screen.
Oh yeah, I remember those.
So
yeah.
that's, I mean,
I don't know.
that's kind
Nah.
of like what one of the knight's greatest enemies do. A ball bouncing around the screen.
Like
Remember
the
all those
Dunk
guys?
Defender.
Yeah, and yeah, like Dumb Defender. Yeah.
What is
No, yeah.
Throwing Anchor? Yeah, that's just kind of the Castlevania axe thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the knight gets it.
Yeah.
So we'll do one more. This one is this is kind of a funny one. So we're gonna do Tom Nook from Animal Crossing versus the merchant from Resident Evil 4.
Okay, wait. I do not know the merchant from Resident Evil.
I'll show you a
4.
picture.
Okay, but like the same question arises: is Tom Nook raccoon sized?
No, because there's a person. You're a person.
Yeah,
And not Tom Nook is
But
the-
maybe you're just a little person.
Yeah. Let's say he's probably a little shorter, but he's definitely wider, I think.
Yeah, he is quite
Do
chubby.
you want me to look up Tom Nook or
Yeah. You look up Tom Nook.
Tom Nook's skills and
So this is the
abilities?
merchant in Resident Evil 4.
What the heck?
This guy.
Tom Nook.
I can't even see.
Tom Nook has his kids he could send on.
What? He looks like an assassin. What the heck?
Yeah, he sells various weapons. Tom Nook doesn't sell weapons
Yeah.
unless he's selling the slingshot. But I don't.
Yeah.
Does he sell the slingshot, or is that someone else selling it?
I don't know. It depends on the game. Like, usually you can just get it from someone.
I feel like Tom Nook might win though because just of how much
Like
taxes.
stuff he has. Oh, the taxes.
like
Taxes.
Tom Nook kind of owns the town.
That's true.
And
But I
like
know
if the
one
merchant
of-
tries to set up shop, Tom Nook's is gonna tax the heck out of him.
True, that's
And
true.
the merchant might go bankrupt.
Yeah, okay. In terms of who can sell the most, if we're doing a battle like that, Tom Nook definitely wins because he has more.
A wider market.
Yeah, he has a wider market, more economical know-how.
He's a businessman.
And can just straight up go to the merchant and be like, "Hey, taxes, bitch," and
Yeah.
kill him.
Where's my bills?
Yeah.
he gets that instantly
Yeah.
to attack.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
evict you.
But also, the merchant is more of an illegal market guy, so he probably want to just set up shop.
That's true. He's
Yeah, yeah.
He would like,
But
yeah.
I think there's no crime in Animal Crossing, and do you know why? Because Tom Nook has
Yeah.
ended all crime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tom Nook has his nephews, Timmy and Tommy, that he can send to.
Yeah.
I don't think
at
he.
the
Wait,
merchant.
this is a one-on-one duel.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just a merchant duel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're gonna set up shop next to each other.
Yeah.
Who gets more business?
Yeah. It's definitely Tom Nook. He's just so alluring.
I mean,
And he
like,
kind of ropes people into business too. It's like, oh, look at this deal. You're in debt. Oh, looks like you have to
Yeah.
pay it off. Like he
Yeah.
does that all the
I'm
time.
only giving you the option to say,
So
okay.
even
Yeah.
though it's kind of funny because the merchant is kind of the black market guy, but he's more honest than Tom Nook.
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
Tom Nook is more evil, and I think that means he wins against the
See,
merchant.
if you're like
Yeah.
Leon and you come up and you see like Nook's Cranny or whatever it's called,
Yeah.
Nook, yeah,
and
He has a
then,
monopoly.
that's true.
He has a monopoly on the market. He's literally
Yeah.
evil.
yeah,
And you see this little market guy like, hey, what does he say? Come over here, Leon.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you but then like Tom Nook's lights are just alluring you inside. You
Yeah,
gotta go,
yeah.
Looks friendly.
Tom Nook.
He's
Yeah.
so well dressed.
He's
But
so
But
dressed,
little does
friendly.
Leon know that he will
Yeah.
be soon in major debt.
Yeah. In that battle, Tom Nook is a definitive victor, I feel like.
I think Tom Nook beats this and would put the poor merchant's business out of business.
Yeah. Unless there's some way he could secretly do it under Tom Nook's nose. That's very.
He is very
iffy, though.
mysterious. So.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think Tom Nook would eventually shut that shit down.
Also,
Yeah.
the merchant might have the ability to teleport.
I think so. Also, the merchant did have that firing range.
Oh,
I don't know
yeah.
what that adds to anything, but he does have little games that he sets up.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
In order to attack me, Tom Nook, you must score a bullseye.
Yeah.
No, I don't have fingers.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Poor
What-
old merchant
Yep. Tom Nook takes the W.
takes the cake.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
I still have a lot on this list that we could come back and do this again sometime.
Oh.
Part
Okay.
2.
Yeah, sometime. One of the coming weeks. But I guess with that, we're going to give the recommendation. And we forgot whose turn is it to recommend
I
a game?
think it's yours.
It's my turn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I did it last time, I
then-
believe.
yeah.
Yeah. I said Inside last
And
time.
we go this way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to recommend you play God of War.
Okay.
The PS4 version. You don't have to know what the other God of War games
Yeah.
to
I
play it,
definitely agree.
but they add to it.
Mhm.
But yeah, God of War on the PS4 is a great game. It's probably on that new PlayStation Premium subscription thing you can get now.
Mhm.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
it on there? Well, it's definitely
Probably.
it's definitely you can definitely just download it, right?
Yeah.
With the PS Plus thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely a must play.
Yeah, it really is. It's an amazing game.
And Ragnarok's coming out. So yeah, that's my recommendation. But thanks everyone for listening. I guess we'll wrap it up.
Yeah.
We'll be back next week. I don't know what the topic's gonna be. I kind of want to do like maybe games that deserve sequels.
Yeah.
That's something we could talk about
Okay.
because I have
Yeah,
a couple of those.
That'll be fun.
But yeah, so maybe we'll do that next week. But yeah, make sure to stop by and we'll talk about that. We do have a little Gmail. You could send us your thoughts, comments. If you have any fights you want to see, you can actually send them to us and maybe we'll do it for a future episode at checkpointcornerpod@gmail.com. Thanks
Okay.
for listening again and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.